Hey everybody, welcome to GoTarryn TV. It's Tarryn the Traveling Trainer here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's episode number 496, and we've got a special treat for you because we have both a Glow Girl and a Glow Historian on separate lines right now. We've done this before with both of them at the same time, and here we go again. So ladies first and foremost, from Los Angeles, California, representing Gorgeous Ladies Wrestling, Hollywood. Hollywood, do we have you on the line right now?
Yes, you do, young man. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. Much better now that I get to talk to you. And on the other line, do we have from Thibodaux, Louisiana, Mr. William Taylor?
I'm here, 1 Adam 12. Go ahead.
Excellent. Well, great to have you both on. This is going to be a treat for everybody out there because we've had the Afterglow Fan Party Cruise. It was a success. Everybody that I've talked to and interviewed on here has just raved about it. So, Hollywood, you did go on the cruise. Let's start with you, please. And then, William, we're going to get your perspective on some of the things that happened since the last time we talked. Hollywood, start us off. Take us through. How was the cruise?
The cruise was fantastic. I'm telling you, I've been on a lot of cruises, and this was really fun because everybody that I met, I felt like I'd already known them just because going through Facebook and messaging everybody and talking to them on there got me ready for this, but nothing really could get you ready until you met them. And I got to tell you, I made a whole lot of brand new friends, brothers and sisters. Kind of like a family. I think they would tell you the same thing. Everyone was just so gracious and so kind and so positive about this cruise. It was great. I mean, it really was. And I'd have chills telling you about it just because I would listen to some of their stories. I know this is going on longer than you probably want, but I have to tell you, they did this. Roxy had this documentary at the end, and she had the interview with the fans. And it hit me. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh, just hearing their stories was so heartfelt, unbelievable. I don't even know. I know you guys probably seen a lot of it on Facebook. It was really, it was, I don't even know the words to explain it, but it was just, wow, these are their stories. And it was just, again, yeah, it just was very heartfelt. Meeting people that wanted to be different, wanted to express themselves, maybe didn't know how to express themselves, and looked up at these Glow Girls. You know, on TV, we were different. We had colors in our hair. We were tough. We were someone you could relate to. And like I said, hearing their stories was amazing. It made my heart glow.
Oh, that's just wonderful. And William, can you tell us your perspective?
You missed it, William. You missed it.
What happened, William?
Kick your butt.
Yeah.
You got hurt.
Well, what happened was a couple of days before my scheduled departure, we had some rough thunderstorms in my area. And the next morning, I went to help my parents clean up from it. And the house was fine, but stuff in the yard. And unfortunately, I injured myself trying to move things where I'd fallen and fell on my shoulder.
Oh.
And I learned a long time ago that, I don't care where I'm supposed to go. I'm in pain. I'm not going to be no fun to anybody. So
no way.
Yes. Yeah, so I felt it just better overall not to worry about it. In fact, if my memory's correct, I don't think I even really got out of bed until a couple days after it happened. I at least tried to type Roxy to let her know what happened so that she could get a hold of everybody. And, I may have written to other people, but I just felt, like I said, May, as you remember, May was just not my month.
I remember. We talked about this.
Right. And in fact, Tarryn doesn't know this, you do, but Tarryn, after our last conversation and right around before the cruise, my glasses broke.
Oh no.
So I had but luckily, because it broke where where one of the side supports met the front, I was actually able to use a paper clip, break off a paper clip, use it as a rod, and then glue it into where the hinges connect to get them to work again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it sounds like a cheap version of MacGyver, putting all these things together to make it work. But like I said, May was just not my month. So, I'm going to make sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Except for our conversation earlier we had off the air. Yeah, June's been okay. So, but
you're gonna be wearing that. But
yeah,
the next cruise.
Yeah, Tarryn, you're going to be hearing a lot about that. That's going to become our routine now. So
I keep making fun of him. He's going to wear his Speedo on the next cruise in February.
Yeah, but Tarryn, she doesn't tell you the rest of the story, and that is when I show up on the cruise and wear it, she's going to go around the rest of the boat selling kale pectate and making a lot of money off of that. So.
I love it.
Fun. No, I'm gonna sell those glasses, those cataract glasses for everybody.
Oh, that's right. So they don't have to look at me. So, that's right, because I'll be so white from not being out in the sun that much. But I told her, but wait you forgot to tell them for for an extra charge, they can just go straight to the welding mask. So they don't worry about getting blinded.
You're so funny. We like to make fun of each other, that's all. See, this is a family thing I'm talking to you about. I haven't even met him in person.
That's right.
William here.
Yeah.
And I already know him, I feel like I've known him, for a long time.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, there's something else funny that occurred after the cruise. That I think Tarryn in the audience would like that, and I didn't think about it that night. But what had happened? What happened was Tarryn Hollywood had to fly out of L.A. after the cruise, and she was supposed to stop off in the Midwest.
Oh.
Well, I think in Kansas City. Well, what happened was because of bad weather, the plane landed in Wichita, Kansas.
Well, first of all, it diverted to St. Louis, and then it was so busy in St. Louis, they're like, sorry, we can't go there, we're going to Wichita. Okay, now let me go.
No.
Yeah, well, here's what's so funny about it is that for many conversations before this happened, her and I would bring up Glenn Campbell and his music career, and how ironic he lands in Wichita, and one of his biggest hits in '66 was Wichita Lineman. So
I love that song.
I just thought it was so funny the way that occurred, and we had that discussion. I think maybe even the day before. But I'm lucky.
We did.
Yeah, and I'm going to look out, Tarryn, because like I said, in February that cruise is going to leave out of New Orleans, just an hour from my house.
That's crazy.
Which that means you have to go. That's what that means. Didn't you see what that means? It's like, okay, it's an hour from your house. You cannot get hurt. You can't do anything. I'm not going to let you do anything 24 hours before. But really, Tarryn, I'm telling you, the cruise was amazing, and the people, so sincere, so mellow.
Yeah.
God, like I said, we made friends immediately, and that's like a little family.
That's
Sean and Josh and Sylvester and Anthony Dennis and Jody. I'm naming a few of them. Robert, unbelievable. I saw Sylvester in the airport. He was sitting right behind me. We were both on Southwest. It was kind of funny. Different flights. But, this is a memory that will never go away. So I'm looking forward to the next one, which I think it's February 12th. Is that it?
Yep.
William, February 12th?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
It's going to Cozumel, Boca Raton. Wait, is that the other one? Or Raton or something? And I've not been to the other two.
No. Yeah, it's
Cozumel.
It's also going to be the departure date is very close to, and I know this, I was doing my math to make sure I didn't do this wrong. The departure of the cruise in New Orleans is going to be nearly 29 years since Glow had a card in New Orleans.
Oh, wow. No way.
At the UNO Lakefront Arena.
Wow.
We played there, that. We played that arena. I played it.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's why I brought it up. It's going to mark, when we depart from the cruise, 29 years since that card.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
how old
it
I am.
doesn't seem.
I'm 29.
Wow.
Tarryn, you're laughing at me.
No, that's awesome. I love it.
Tarryn, how old are you? How old are you, Tarryn?
I'll be 37 this month, believe it or not. I have a birthday
Oh,
coming up.
my.
Yeah.
When's your birthday? When is your birthday?
It's the 25th, so it's it's on
Oh, happy early birthday,
Thank
my
you.
dear.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's coming up.
It is.
Two weeks? 2 weeks?
That's
Something like
right.
that?
Yeah, exactly. It's on a Saturday, and so that'll be.
And what are you doing? You gonna have fun?
That's a good question. It's on a Saturday, which means I'll be working that day, just training clients, and then, oh gosh, I don't know what else is going on. I know I'm staying in town. But...
Are you staying in town? Hey,
Yeah.
question for you. Do you travel with you say traveling? Do you travel?
Yeah.
To other people?
Yeah, certainly. Like when you guys were on the cruise, Hollywood, I was down in Florida as a groomsman in a wedding for one of my friends. So yeah, that I flew down there, West Palm Beach, Florida, and so that was a really nice area. I really liked that.
Yeah.
And
then, lucky you.
Yeah. Oh, it's a blast. Yeah, and being in Atlanta, like it's easy to get anywhere because our airport, goes anywhere. It's like the major...
because Delta's your hub too. A lot of Delta goes out of.
I did. Yeah, I flew Delta. What about? Let me ask William. When is your birthday, William?
The same day as Elvis, January 8th.
Oh.
That's my mother's. That's right. We talked about that. Absolutely.
Right.
Good people. You Capricorns.
Yeah. So
any other questions you want to ask us about the cruise? Because I do want to say that we had some events that were really cool. On the first night, we had casino night.
Yes.
I hosted it. Not sure what we were going to do, so it was like a big meet and greet. I gave some of the guys some money. I gave them. Oh, I'm a real big spender. Here, guys, here's some money. Play some slots. They played a little slot. Now, I really enjoy craps, but I just couldn't fill the table. I put down some money, and I won half of it back, but I just didn't have time to go back to the casino and gamble. So I missed out, but that was our first night. And then there was a karaoke night on the second night. The third night, MTV did the DJ 80s party, and that was great. Everybody came out. They dressed up. We did photos. I know you've seen some of the photos with that yellow background. We did a lot of that and dancing up a storm. MTV did not stop dancing. I don't know if anyone told you. I'm telling you, I think it started at 10:30 or 11 and went to 1 o'clock. She was rocking the whole night, bless her heart. And I met her mother, most beautiful lady, and I hope she's doing well. She had a heart attack.
Oh, no.
We heard.
Oh,
yeah, she had a little scare, and MTV let us know. But I know that she's doing better, actually. But that scared us. But all good thoughts and prayers out to her, her mom.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And our last night. What was the last night? Oh my God, the Fanumentary. They called us all out by names, and they asked us questions, and they did a truth or dare, and it was great.
Yes.
Really, really good. Good time.
I heard some of the crazy stories from Diana Prince. She was on here last week, and then Roxy Astor also.
Oh my God.
They gave
Diana.
Yeah, they gave some good stories on some of the.
You should have seen her outfits and her beautiful wigs. I would look at her wig every day, and I'd be like, "Oh, I love that wig." And she's like, "It's 3 different ones in one." I'm like, "Oh my
cool.
God."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she dressed to the hilt every single night.
Yeah.
Hair and makeup. She looked beautiful. She's an honorary Glow Girl now.
Yeah, that was the big. Yeah, did you see that, William?
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I'd heard your interview with Diana.
Yeah, and that was so cool.
To be the first honorary Glow Girl. Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
That's awesome. Well, she'll be the first, but I'm still holding out to have a chance at it myself for next year when I go on the cruise.
Let's see. We'll call you Jungle Boy.
Yeah, there you go.
Jungle Boy. I'm just kidding you.
Love it.
I was giving you a hard time. We'll call you Jungle Boy too.
Well, so I was going through my record last night of the of the articles I wrote.
Yeah.
And then I realized, of course, that it will be June 19th. That'll be my 1-year anniversary joining the Glow Facebook pages.
Ah, cool.
Is that 1 year, did you say? 1 year?
Yeah, just 1 year. That I know it seems like a lifetime. But
wow.
Well, just to recap it real quick for the folks that may not have known the story.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Glow ended in first run in '90, I like I said, I didn't realize the whole story about it being the way it was canceled and all. And like a lot of folks, I kind of moved on with my life. Tried to get my weather degree and did a lot of other things along the way. Well, it wasn't until mid 2015 that my friend Peter Wharton got a hold to me and said, you really ought to join this Facebook page. I think you could really add something to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the Forever Glowing page, and and it worked out. And after I was approved to join, basically in thanks for letting me join is when I wrote what was that first article about my first memories of watching the show. And then because of the compliments I got from that, folks want me to do another and another. And now I think last count it's up to 117 articles.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
All of those up. You need to print all of those up.
Yeah.
I
That
should.
would be kind of neat if you could print that up. Maybe even just for yourself, you know what I mean? And if anybody wanted a copy, you could make them, kind of like what Sean Campbell did.
Yeah.
Glow. He made a beautiful book. William, did you get a book?
Yeah, it should be coming in the mail soon.
Can I tell you what happened in mine, you guys? They didn't have my luggage when I landed. I mean, it took me 10 hours to get home when it should have taken 4 hours.
Oh, no. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Listen to this. So I get in at midnight, and I'm sitting there waiting for my luggage, and all of a sudden you see the thing close down.
Oh,
I'm like, oh
no. Oh, God.
So anyway, it came the next day, but the guy goes, Mr. Stone, I'm really sorry, but your suitcase is a little wet because it was pouring down rain and case. And guess what? My book that was signed by everybody got wet.
No. Oh, that's terrible.
I was heartbroken. I'm like, anything else could get wet except for that damn book.
Sorry.
But anyway, I bought another one. I asked Sean. I go, Sean, can you send me another one? So I bought another one from him. So there you have it.
Well, it'll be a good excuse to bring it.
Book.
You could bring it next year on the next cruise and have everybody re-sign it again.
But William, I think it'd be an awesome idea maybe to start putting them together, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
I'd certainly like it. I'd buy it from you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll have to, I definitely need to look to it. Too many people have asked me about it. And, you never would. Yeah, well, I was going to say, you never would have told me a year ago when I joined the pages that it was going to change me the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
And that I would be able to dig out all these memories and be able to put them down.
And they're correct, too. And they're pretty correct. They're correct.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I write, I make sure to try to be as independent thinking as I can. Because like I said, I was never a behind-the-scenes person. I wasn't there for how everything was structured. So I had to do everything I could to find reliable sources to read about how things were all put together and all. And it's been pretty amazing. I can't tell you this. One of my favorite articles was when I actually wrote about Johnny C. Because I remember periodically, not on every TV match, but periodically there were incidents where he would get either his clothes ripped or, they would do something to him. And it reminded me too much of the fights I had with my 6 sisters growing up. And that's why I called the article Johnny C. Because, like I said, some of the poor things on camera that guy had to go through on some of those cards. I really sympathize. If not, I know it was all.
He deserved it. I Spagros think he deserved it. I love that some of the fans are putting us some old videos, like all the things that we did. They put up Donahue, I guess, today. And I almost didn't get to do the Donahue show. I'm not going to tell you on air why I didn't get to do the Donahue show, but do something that I shouldn't have done, that I didn't know we were supposed to do. And Matt was like, "You're not doing the show. I'm going to send you home with the ticket back to Vegas. You're not supposed to have guys in your room, Hollywood." I mean, I'm like, "That's the rule? I see Big Bad Mama and everybody else doing it." Well, they just didn't get caught. See? Anyway, it's kind of funny to see old stuff. You know, I love it. I posted it today. People just get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. One of the ones I forgot about, and this was a show I used to watch when Glow was on We Got It Made. For people who don't remember that.
Vine.
Right. Danushka was on it. Terry Copley.
Yep, and I think it was the cheerleader, the blonde, Debbie Debutante. I think she was on it too.
Huh.
Yeah, it was what it was, Tarryn. This is a great trivia story. We Got It Made originally was a comedy series on NBC, I think in 83 and 84, with Terry Copley and Tom Villard. And what had happened, NBC canceled the show. The version Glow was on, well, here's the interesting part. The version Glow was on was the remake in syndication. And where Terry Copley and Tom Villard returned in their roles. And the plot of the show was Tom Villard and originally I think Matt McCall was his co-star. They were two guys who lived on their own in New York, and Terry Copley became their live-in mate.
Huh.
And the humorous side of the story was the friction between their girlfriends with them having a live-in maid, and because Copley was hot as can be at the time. And,
it almost reminded me of Three's Company. It reminded me of Three's Company.
Yeah, right. I remember that.
You know, remember that?
That was a great show. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah,
but
I mean, gosh, to go and see those clips of all the various shows they appeared on, I mean, I guess you can say on a percentage basis, Glow probably from 86 to 90 had more appearances on mainstream TV shows than any other wrestling promotion, or all the others combined.
Wow.
And it goes to show you it had appeal that, to me, to this day, I think was grossly underrated in the ratings. The show averaged 6 million a week. I think I was going to write something about this. When you think about it, the college kids and young kids were the two biggest demographics of the show. What do most of those kids, those young people do? They watch the show together, whether it's in one of the dorm rooms. So to me, I always thought the numbers were way underreported for the ratings.
It's like they were ahead of their time.
We didn't even know. Yes, we were. And you know what, though? And I've said it a million times, and the girls didn't even know. We didn't even know that we were popular. We had no idea. So there was no internet. You know, the girls weren't getting they were not letting anybody have their fan mail. And the only reason I got mine, because I lived in California, and I would go back home, and I'd go into the office. I'd see bags and bags of U.S. mail to all us girls. I'd grab my stuff. I'd grab it. I'm like, oh, aren't you going to give this to us?
Oh, wow.
So that was really sad. They just didn't want our egos to get big. I mean, it was just sad. So anybody who wrote letters, if you got one from me, you're really lucky, because I just pulled stuff out as I saw it. I wanted to take the whole bag and take it to Vegas. But there were a lot of rules back then. So, but on a positive note, since it's 2:45 or 3:45,
yes,
the cruise was amazing.
The
people I met were so delightful and kind and charming. So I look forward to the next one.
Excellent. That's been the consensus of everybody I've interviewed so far. So that's wonderful. And again, we got the date out there. So I asked the same thing to Diana and Roxy also. And I guess the way that we're going to know about the upcoming cruise in February, Hollywood, is through the same way. I guess the Facebook group Afterglow fan page, and I can't remember.
And then I know that we'll probably I don't know what the link is.
Yeah,
yet.
I was just going to ask you that.
Afterglow at Sea.
Yeah,
I don't know it, but I promise that we will have it on our Facebook pages and our Twitter pages.
Yeah.
And everybody has all of those, and we'll keep everyone posted. And I know, Tarryn, that you and I probably Ann William will do more interviews before that time.
Oh, certainly.
So we will let everybody know.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we'll do now. We'll hype up that because we got about a little bit less than 9 months till it comes here. So it'll be fun. Yeah, that'd be great. Well, excellent. Well, yeah, Hollywood, as I promised, you were very observant. I'm watching the time very good. Let me ask you both a couple of quick questions here. Let's start with Hollywood. What do you have going on for the rest of the weekend?
Well, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and right now at CMA Festival. So CMA, I have a lot of friends in town that are visiting, so everyone's heading out down to downtown.
Very good.
I'm staying away from downtown. I'm at a friend's pool, and I'm going to lay out because we have beautiful weather and no humidity, so I'm going to kick it and do some barbecues.
Nice. Excellent. And then yourself, William, same question. What do you have going on the rest of this week?
Well, besides finishing the weed eating, like I said, I do work this weekend, so I'll be dodging the showers outside doing that, and then hopefully be able to have plenty of time to relax and go through my notes as I'm in. Besides the writing articles, this year that my New Orleans Saints are going to celebrate their 50th football season, and I'm putting little video clips together from days gone by on one of my pages to look back at their history. So that's basically the long and the short of what I'm scheduled to do coming up.
Perfect. Excellent. Well,
you are busy.
He is, yeah. And I like Hollywood's idea, William. You got to find a way to get those archives up, maybe on a website link or some way for people to read them. That's great. We got to get that up there.
Yeah, I really need. Oh, hello.
Go ahead, William.
Well, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I think we lost it.
We broke up there for a little bit. I can
good.
hear you now, William.
Okay. And what was the question?
Hollywood. Did we lose Hollywood?
All I was doing is giving shout outs to Anthony Neal Jr. and Senior and Adrian and Diana and Sean and Sly and God, I'm trying to think of everybody, and Robert and Jody. Did I say Diana? And all the girls just saying hello. Sandy.
Oh.
And that's all I can think about at this minute. And if I forgot you, I apologize now. But anyway, everyone have a wonderful week. Hope you enjoy our interview.
Absolutely. And I can't thank you both enough. I appreciate it. Thank you for both of y'all's time. And have a good rest of your week as well. And Hollywood, William, enjoy. We'll have you back on here very soon, hopefully.
All right. Well,
all righty.
Thanks for having us on.
My pleasure. You guys take care. Thank you so much for your time.
All right.
10-4, 1 out of 12.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. So there you have it. Hollywood representing the gorgeous ladies of wrestling, of course, and Mr. William Taylor all the way from Thibodaux, Louisiana, here on GoTarryn TV for you. And I hope you enjoyed that interview blog. You got to hear what their thoughts are with the Afterglow Fan Party Cruise and, of course, the upcoming cruise in February next year. You don't want to miss out, so make sure you check that out and follow up with it and stay tuned and connected. And speaking of being connected, please make sure to also like GoTarryn on Facebook, subscribe to GoTarryn on YouTube, and follow GoTarryn on Twitter. And that'll keep you connected with yours truly, Tarryn the Traveling Trainer, master of the personal training universe, who always tells each and every one of you that it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your week. We'll see you on the next video blog, everybody. Bye-bye.